Hello everyone and welcome back to ESCXTRA. Today we have another special guest from Melodifestivalen who's making his debut this year with Best of Me. Welcome, Efraim Leo.
Hi, thank you so much.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. You're making your debut this year.
Yeah.
And for all the people that just get to know you, maybe it's interesting to know like 3 fun facts about you that maybe not everybody knows.
Okay, sure. I grew up with a music family, so I've had music my whole life growing up. So that's one fun fact. I went on a UK tour, like a busking tour in the UK. Went to 13 different cities, and I played outside of the Vamps concerts. So I played for all the fans and everyone that was going to the show, which was a really cool experience for me. And the third one, I have a lot of fun stuff. I don't know what to choose.
Tell us
Maybe
everything.
that, yeah, I was the opening act for Iconopop last summer before Corona hit, and that was a really fun experience. That was my biggest like concert ever. So that was really cool.
So right when the fun started, it all shut down and
it all shut down, exactly, which was a bummer, but I'm super happy to be a part of this really cool kind of like party or whatever you want to call it that is Melfest. So I'm super happy and excited.
How's it been for you since everything shut down? Was it just like, I mean, you could calm down or focus on just music writing, or what have you been doing all of those?
I mean, it was rough at first, just because I just started really like putting myself out there and playing shows and everything. So that was a little sad not to be able to do that anymore. But it was also a good time for me to just jump into the studio and write more music. Yeah, it's a little half and half, but I'm really happy to have the opportunity to walk into the studio and write music and still have like the opportunity to express myself without the concerts and everything.
You mentioned that you grew up in a very music-inspiring family with a lot of musicians and everything. When you don't do music stuff, what are usually your hobbies that you do next to your music?
I'm a really big like movie fan. I love movies. I love watching movies, and when I was little, I used to make like short movies with my friends, like short films and everything. So that's something that I really enjoy. I also like video games, stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite movie? Or is it hard to
Yeah.
pick?
Oh, I have a lot of favorite movies, but I love Christopher Nolan as a director. So I think Interstellar and Inception is one of the best movies ever. I love Quentin Tarantino, Pulp Fiction, all of that stuff. It's really good.
Are cinemas back open in Sweden, or is it just all cinemas closed at the moment?
I think they're closed now. They were open for a while. I managed to go and see Tenet when it came, but then I think they're closed now. Yeah, which is really sad. But I watch movies from home.
Yeah, same here. Hopefully things are getting back to normal soon.
Hopefully, yeah.
You taught yourself to play the guitar at the age of 13, and you started writing music at the age of 15.
Yeah, exactly.
That was very young. And what really inspired you at this young age to do this? Like other young kids at this age maybe go outside or just, don't know, play video games maybe, but you just focus on music.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I've always loved music, and music. I think music turned into my kind of like therapy for some reason. Because I went through some stuff when I was younger. I was bullied in school, and I had a tough time in high school as well. So I just wrote music, and I put my thoughts and emotions down on paper, and I wrote songs yeah, just about my life and stuff that I was going through, and that really helped me to evolve as a person. So that was a really important part in why music means that much to me. But yeah, and now I'm just doing it because the most fun thing to do. Yeah.
What was when you write about your personal life and your emotional topics? How hard was it for you to put it out there and like be vulnerable?
Yeah.
Was it like a big step to put it out?
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning, I didn't show my music to anyone. It was just something that I had for myself, um, as like a reminder, as like a diary almost. But as I evolved as a person and as an artist, I learned that people like to hear um, people like to hear what you have to say and stuff that you've been going through, because a lot of people can relate to what you're talking about and what you're singing about. And I really love that. I really love to inspire people and make them feel like they're not the only ones going through something. I think that's really beautiful.
As I love when you've artists that feel like are your best friends because of the music, but also feel like you've been through the same stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like friends, definitely.
Do you have idols in songwriting that really inspire you?
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up listening to like when I really started making my own music, I listened to a lot of Justin Bieber, and he was definitely one of my biggest inspiration. Like you know, I wanted to learn how to sing better because of him and stuff like that. So he was a really big part of my journey. Um, but later on, I mean, Ed Sheeran, such a big and huge like inspiration. I love his songwriting and also really emotional, like me. So I really love that. And like later on, Post Malone has also been a really great inspiration, because I think he just brought something new into the world of music that we didn't really hear before, and I think that's so cool.
When you write music, do you have first the melody or first the text?
Yeah, so first the melody, and then so I usually have like text, like I've written down stuff that I want to talk about, but then I come up with the melody, and then I put the lyrics in there, and I see like what can fit here, and how can I create this in the best way.
You first really got on the music map back in 2016 when you
Yeah,
featured on DJ Mark and the song "Show You the Light,"
that is right.
which almost has 16 million streams on
Yeah,
Spotify.
something like that. It's huge. Yeah, it's crazy.
Um, how did this all come together back then?
So during that time, I just started working with my manager that I still have today, and she's so great. And she knew this DJ, and yeah, she made us kind of like meet up and see if there was something there, and it really was. And I really loved that tune, so I put my vocals on there, and everybody loved it. So we just released it, and the rest is history. It was a huge part in my life as an artist, because that's kind of like when I came into the music industry and where I actually became an artist for the first time. So that was huge for me, and also seeing how big that song turned out to be. Like I think, yeah, I think it came up to like number 12 on the Billboard dance chart and stuff like that. That has like brought me so much like happiness, and like a lot of things have happened because of that. I got my first record deal because of that song and everything. So yeah, it was crazy.
The first record deal was you're signed to Elaine Records at the moment,
Yeah, exactly.
and
No,
that
so actually we have a license with Sony Music right now. So yeah, but I'm signed to Elaine Records. Yes.
I checked the website, and is it just you there signed at the moment,
Yeah.
or?
So that is actually my manager,
Oh,
and
okay.
she actually started this label to get my music out there, because at the time when I released my EP this summer, we didn't have a record deal. So she created this label to get my music out there, which was beautiful, and yeah, really, yeah, it's crazy, but that's how it happened.
Oh, that's huge. That's
Yeah.
I think like Lady Gaga once said, there are 100 people in the room, but only one person has to believe in you. And
Yeah. That is so true. And I think what's so great about me and my manager is that we believe in each other. and we work really good together. Like, yeah, it's a really good synergy between us.
Well, that's awesome. Also, when you like build something together.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
great. You mentioned earlier that you kind of toured with the Vamps, like a
Hmm.
busking tour.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have to be honest, like I haven't heard of that before, but you kind of just went on the road with them and just played for the fans waiting to get into
Yeah,
the inside the venue.
exactly. And yeah, it was really scary at first, just playing for people that like don't know who you are. But I got used to it, and it's become like a really good experience for me, and I've really grown because of that. But it was a really fun journey. I went, yeah, like I said, 13 different cities, and before that, I haven't even like I didn't even. It was my first time in the UK. So just seeing so much of the UK was really awesome, and a really cool experience. And it got me to play in the O2 Arena. When they played in the O2 Arena in London, I got like a stage, my own stage, inside of the dome. So I could play for everyone that was going to the show, and that was like 1,000 or 2,000 people just standing there watching me, and that was so crazy experience.
I can imagine like learning a lot from that. And
Yeah.
um, you released your EP Timing last year,
Yeah.
and it features 4 songs.
Hmm.
How was the whole experience releasing your first EP?
It was really fun. I had this idea that I wanted to, because of my really my inspiration of movies and loving filmmaking. I wanted to make an EP that was kind of like a movie script. So I had this idea when I walked into the studio that I wanted 4 songs, um, talking about different stages of love and relationships. So yeah, it was really fun putting that all together, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Now we're at Melfest, and your
Yes.
song "Best of Me" is written by yourself together with Cornelia Jakobsdotter, Amanda Björkegren, and Herman Gardarfve.
Yeah.
And I checked, kind of stalked, like you haven't worked with them before, but how did it all come together with these songwriters? Was it like a
Yeah.
songwriting camp or?
So I had actually worked a little bit with Herman before. We've written some songs, but nothing that we've released. But we knew each other from before. Amanda and Cornelia, I hadn't met them before, but they're really, really great. And we met on this, so like a Melfest writing camp. So with artists and songwriters that wanted to write music for Melodifestivalen. So yeah, I got teamed up with them, and we just really clicked, and we had a really good time in the studio, or actually the hotel room. They had built up studios in hotel rooms. So yeah, we had a really good time just jamming, and that's how the song turned out.
Was this the first time trying to get into Melfest for
Yeah.
you?
So
Cool.
yeah, so this was actually my first time trying this whole thing out. I've always wanted to be part of Melfest, but I've had so much other stuff going on, and now because of Corona and everything, I thought this is a great time for me to do it. So when I found out that I was gonna do it, I was really really happy, and I'm super super excited.
It's almost time. Like you've been put in the fourth semifinal, so you had to wait the longest to put your song out there.
Yeah.
Did you watch some of the other shows already, or?
Yeah, I watch all of them every Saturday with my family, and they're as nervous as I am. But it's really, I love it. It's really entertaining, and I almost can't believe that I'm gonna be there on Saturday, standing on that stage and doing what all the other artists have been doing already. So it's crazy.
Can you tell us already something about your performance that you've planned?
Yeah, I mean it's modern. It's a modern performance. I have 2 dancers, and yeah, that's basically all I can say about the performance. But the song is like a pop song. It's really happy, but the lyrics are sad, or emotional. It's basically about how hard it is to leave and forget about someone that you really love, but you know they're not good for you. Yeah, and but yeah, I mean, I wanted to mix it up a little bit and try having emotional lyrics with happy notes, and see how people would react to that. I think I hope people will stand up in their living rooms and dancing along to the track.
Well, I hope so too, because this sounds already so good, and I can't wait for Saturday. Could you compare the song to another release of you, or is it like a total different style?
Yeah, actually, I mean, it's still pop, which is what I'm doing and what I love. But I love evolving as an artist and trying out new things. So I think this is new for me. This is not like something I've released before. I mean, it definitely has like notes of what I've been doing, since it's still me and I wrote the song. But it's something new that people haven't heard. So I'm really excited for it.
You released the music video last year. Is
Yeah.
there plans to release one for this song?
I don't know actually. I think we'll have to see how the song how it goes, how everything turns out. If the song becomes really popular, then yeah, maybe.
This year you said it's perfect timing for an artist to do big TV production.
Yeah.
But there won't be an audience, as you know. How weird do you think will it be to be just in an empty studio with no audience, and you have to be like 100% and
Yeah.
people are watching?
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be the same energy, but I also feel a little bit like, of course, it's going to be sad without an audience, but it's also, I feel a little bit less nervous because of it, just because I can focus on the cameras and doing the performance 100%. And we're gonna do a lot of practice beforehand as well. So yeah, it's just gonna feel like I'm practicing, and I think that's gonna be better because that's gonna allow me to really express myself in another way. So I don't think it's going to affect me, even though I think it's a little bit sad because it's not the same thing, of course. But I think it's definitely going to work.
But hey, you can come back any year.
Yeah.
So to do it again.
Yeah.
Do you already met some of the other participating artists, or maybe you know some of them?
I actually met Tusse at this writing camp that I talked about, and we've talked a little bit over Instagram, hyping up each other and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't think I've met anyone else actually.
So you meet like 6 artists this weekend or this week?
Yeah,
and
I will.
Tusse already made it.
He did.
Yeah.
He was really good. He was really good.
Do you also follow Eurovision?
Some of it, yeah, but not as much. But yeah, some of it.
Do you have a favorite song, maybe? Can be Swedish.
Dude, but it's Swedish. It's like I'm so biased. I really loved Euphoria.
I mean, iconic performance and song.
Yeah.
When are you going to Stockholm, or are you in Stockholm right now?
I live in Stockholm, so it's all fine for me. So I don't have to go anywhere.
So
But I am because of Corona and stuff like that. I am gonna live at an hotel over there, so I don't have to take like I don't have to travel between, so I can just walk to the arena, just because of safety precautions and everything like that.
So it's not, today is Monday, so you're probably going there tomorrow.
I'm going there tomorrow. Yeah.
So what are the last plans before leaving?
Just packing everything. Make sure I have everything I need, so I don't have to leave the hotel when I don't have to. So I think that's it, and get a good night's sleep, because I don't know how much of that I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna sleep as much as possible.
When you just debut in the competition, do you have expectations for yourself, or is just enjoying and?
Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the moment, and I'm so happy that I get to be a part of it. And no matter what happens, I'm really happy that I got to do it. You know, but I mean, it would of course be super fun to make it to the finals or the second chance. But if not, I'm still super happy that I got the opportunity.
Well, it's almost time.
Yeah.
Do you have already plans for aftermath this, releasing your music? I mean, touring is
Yes.
probably difficult to plan.
Yeah. So like I told you, I've been working on a lot of new songs during quarantine and stuff like that. And I have some really good songs coming out afterwards. So I'm super excited for that as well.
Also an album, or is just some songs for
Um,
now?
it's not an album right now, but you never know. But as of now, it's just singles.
Well, we can't wait for that, and also can't wait for Best of Me on Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time. And
Dude, thank you for having me.
of course, do you have a message for the viewers that are watching ESCXTRA right now?
Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hope you guys enjoy this Saturday. It's going to be really fun, and I hope you guys cheer me on as much as possible.
Thank you so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And don't forget to follow Efraim everywhere. Links are below.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
And hope to see you in the final.
Hope to see you. Bye.
Thank you so much.